Field of Nephilim.
Who?
Field of Nephilim.
Oh, I'm not familiar with them.
It's goth rock.
Oh.
Very similar to Mission and Susan the Banshees.
Oh, okay. I like a few of their songs. Cities in Dust, Susie and the Banshees. Great song.
Great song.
I was a big Cure, Smiths, Depeche Mode fan in the 80s. Replacements. Elvis Costello. Squeeze. I just saw Squeeze last summer. They were fantastic.
Yeah, my father goes to see Squeeze quite often. They were on at where would they play last year? I think I know what's that place called. Okay, it escapes my mind now. Come out, give me a second. That's it, Home Turf.
Good music going.
What are the old 70s and 80s bands, or even 60s play there? Not really my cup of tea for the most part, but my dad liked it.
Not your cup of tea?
Fuck off, governor. You know what I'm saying? You got to fuck off, like.
No. None of that. Oops. None of that.
I will not go against Jindorum's wishes and heal Julius with this paladin.
BTW. Oh, you're playing him? Okay, hang on.
Unknown. Ominous. We're in for a really shittingly tough fight, aren't we?
So who's playing Jindoran?
Zeal.
No, you heal who you want. You're playing him.
He's going to stick to the character, aren't he, Zeal?
Yeah, I would.
I PM'd you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you might live.
If he, maybe it depends. If a string of bad rolls happen, Jules could still die. But, yeah, that makes sense.
You're all concerned about Jules when little Lulu is still down.
Yeah, Jinko was heading towards Lulu now that he's put down that rate. Whose turn was it anyway? Do you remember?
Olanthius.
Victor doesn't give.
Oh,
Victor
is it
doesn't give a
Olanthius?
fuck. Lulu dies, Victor doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, we ended with Olanthius appearing.
And that was the cliffhanger.
It was.
Hello. There we go. I'm working now.
Oh.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Howdy.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, unknown. Nice to meet you.
We were just talking 80s rock bands.
Oh, Iron Maiden's what I'm currently listening to a lot now.
Nice.
Cool. I'm going to see them later this year.
Motley Crue, man.
Oh no.
Alright then, quickly rattle off, all of you, quickly rattle our first album ever bought.
Wait, did you say hair bands or rock bands?
Rock bands.
First album ever bought was Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's a pretty good one.
That was the first one.
album, wow.
First one.
Mine was...
I can guarantee that mine is more embarrassing than anyone else.
Hey, I still listen to Paraline Lines to this day. I think it was a great album.
Yeah.
I was born in the 90s. I beg to differ that your first album purchased is more embarrassing than...
Okay, so my first album purchased was an album called Wishes by Martin McCutcheon.
Never heard of it.
It's English.
Wishers?
Wishes.
Wishes.
By who?
Martin McCutcheon.
Wasn't she a slave star?
Yeah, she was, but she was also a singer.
And old.
She wasn't old.
My first album was Leftoverture by Kansas.
Good album.
Again, not a bad album.
But alright, so everybody is here. So where we left off is a pretty dire situation. You guys decided to wake up some wraiths and piss them off. And
We tried everything in our fucking power not to. Lulu's fault.
We were trying to free these spirits that I think told us we had to smash something.
But yeah, so you got into a fight. You killed 2 wraiths. Poor Lulu went down, and now Olanthius decided he wanted to appear. He's all clad in like black, spiky armor, about 6'4", a massive ass longsword.
Oh, so he's not in the middle of a bubble bath.
Oh no. And he is. He's kind of pissed off. So,
Real quick, for that magic item that I got, is there a quick way of setting that up, or just manually go in there and add everything?
let me look. You might just have to manually add it. So +1. You might have to either add it, or you can code it, or I can just remind me to.
Does anybody know the code to give you a +1 to skill checks and saves? I already got everything set up. I just need that line of code.
I think it's SKL CHK all in caps, followed by colons ADV.
Well, it's not advantage. I only get a +1.
Oh, +1 is it? Sorry, I thought you said advantage.
So it's skill all in caps. Oh, skill check 1.
It's that, yeah.
And what about save? SAV check.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that out. I'll test that out a little bit.
All right. So yeah, he is looking at you guys pretty pissed off, and seeing that you're fighting some mummies, and you're desecrating the tomb. He is first off.
We didn't desecrate anything.
Lulu did.
Mm-hmm.
She did?
So first thing he will do.
Cast Fireball.
Well, kind of. He's going to hold up his hand, and a magical sphere of fire is going to appear in it, and he's going to hurl it.
Flaming Spear.
Oh no. Oh, let's see. The point I can see with the 120 feet of it, 20-foot radius sphere.
God, he is a fireball.
Hey, can you pop me on the combat tracker so I can look at my effects?
I do have you on there. I just have you hidden because
Okay.
it would show.
Can you get rid of my old effect?
Where are you?
Sorry.
The skill check 1.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take it off.
Yeah, I took a look back through the effects coding wiki, because I was like, that doesn't seem totally right. I better just,
Yeah, it was something like that. We got there eventually.
Okay, so it's going to. Oh wait, no, he's actually not going to do that because he would get caught in it too. So you guys are saved.
Oh, he's already started casting it. He can't take his cast back now.
Oh, he would have been smarter. Alright, so he's going to cast Compel Duel onto Victor.
I see.
But you saved. And then he's going to move right up behind mummy number 7. Little Lulu is down. Let's see.
Fail.
She succeeded.
Yeah.
Mummy number 3. Going to punch Mr. Victor.
Have I got a level 1 spell slot available? I have. I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
I'm already feeling pretty beat up. I'll just mark it. There's so much crap on my fucking sheet now.
It's a sorcerer spell, right?
Yes, it is.
Roll.
Praying for not an 11. Oh.
Sad. And then he will look at you and try and scare you.
Uh-oh.
You are paralyzed in fear.
I yell, "Heal, friends!" Why did... Okay, so that should have healed everybody 6 points. And that's a bonus action.
Even though it's mass, you still have to have everyone selected.
Yeah, I think I'd selected everybody.
Looks like you did.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, we did.
Lulu is alive again.
Jules isn't dead!
And then that's a 3rd level spell. Getting low on slots here. I think... Yeah, I am going to...
I'm attempting to.
So I can't cast another spell. I'm going to go ahead and
That's my
channel
goal.
Divinity to turn undead. I get 2 channel divinities. And I used one, so I'm going to go ahead and use the other.
Oh, he is undead.
It's just the 3 mummies that are undead, right?
The Wraith.
Oh, the Wraith.
Is Alanthius not on?
Let me double check. He is undead too. But those 2 succeeded.
Okay, so I turned... Which ones? Mummy 8 and Mummy 7. And I'll yell and point at those 2 and say, "Don't attack them, they're going to be running away."
You hear that one, Lou?
And
Oh, you can hit him.
so if the one right in front of me is turned, can I move without incurring a attack of opportunity?
Let's see. Turn creature. It can, for its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect.
It can't take reactions.
So yeah, it cannot take a reaction.
Alright, then I'll move back. And if you could...
Alright, let me fix that. For some reason, it's not turned on, so it should be fine now.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay, Gendorum can't get anywhere to actually attack anyone. Jules is up, Victor's up, Exacta's up.
He could hold his attack.
You can attack.
He can't attack anyone that he knows what turn undead is, because he is a paladin.
He can still attack.
Alright, so he is going to use his bonus action and cast Compelled Duel on Olanthius.
He succeeded.
I see. And he will also just move.
What is he going to do?
Now, Atlantis is the one that we're supposed to be befriending, right?
Yeah, it's his help we're looking for.
Alright, so number 8 will start and run away.
I'm gonna whisper to Jindorum, try to get Atlantis to come to our side.
Victor.
Okay, so Victor's going to send a Thunder Energy raging down his sword, his Caspian Blade.
He's gonna get all bitchy. He's all pissy. What?
And he misses because he's frightened. It's a bit poop.
You're also paralyzed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I've got to do a check, haven't I?
Yeah, let me find it right quick. Who was it that at number 3? Alright, you failed. Well, that's a ghost. Alright, so Wraith number 1. He is back in the fray. He's going to float up to Jindorum.
Stupid elephant.
And touch him. Oh, and he misses. Eagle, are you there?
I am. So Lulu just got healed.
She did. She's still on the ground.
Jules. I don't know if anybody would see anything, so because they were paying attention to the west there. So, what's the speed on our rat?
Well, Jinka would see a little rat moving towards Lulu and going around Lulu.
Speed 20 feet. It's in the effects for all your wild shapes.
So
it'll tell you.
I guess you would. Tracker. I guess you would see that, Jinko. You would see this rat up here, and it kind of scurries along the wall a little bit. And when it gets in between both of you, kind of, it gets in the middle of the opening there. It's kind of rare for a rat to do because they're usually up against a wall or something. But he kind of, the rat kind of sits on its hind legs and kind of like strikes its ear with its paw, and then after a couple of times of doing that very quickly, it transforms into a humanoid-looking metal man.
Warforged Druid?
A Warforged Druid.
Wow.
That's a thing.
So you see what appears to be like small ice shards, like inside, like in between the cracks. It doesn't do anything with his movement or anything, but he has a sense of cold about him. There's some frost against his metal parts, his arms and whatnot.
Love it.
He has a long blue cloak on. Other than that, you do see a scimitar that is attached to his belt. Of course, he has in his hand, he has a quarterstaff and a shield.
That is one hell of an entrance.
He would say, looks like you guys are needing assistance. And he's going to raise his quarterstaff in the air. He's going to target everybody that he can see.
Yeah, that's one hell of a way to make an entrance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna cast mass cure wounds. I'm just making sure it's 6. Yeah, it's 6. So everybody gets a little bit of nature kind of. You see, like these leaves, like green, translucent leaves, start to fall about everybody that he can see, and you start to feel healthier.
I don't think we've seen anything green since we've been down here.
Julius, you are still prone.
All right, half movement to stand,
Sad. I know, Fred.
and
Fred's Tavern. I agree. It's very
that
sad.
one looks like it's about to run away. But there's a wraith, and the wraith put me in this position,
No, I believe the mummy
and
did.
Jules is not happy.
Is he salty?
Oh, very much so.
We have a salty Jules.
So he's gonna move over. Last session I still had the Rod of Ward we might turned into the Flame Tongue Rapier.
You did?
Is that still applicable?
It is.
Okay, cool. He's going to cast Booming Blade.
Nice. And I do believe that jumps. Doesn't it? No, it does not. Oh, sad. That one does not jump. Sad face.
I want to die for 8 damage.
Yeah, it's resistant.
Like,
And I rolled like trash. And seeing that it didn't do very much, he is going to kind of stutter a bit and then attempt to, like, hide behind Jindorum.
Okay. I don't think Jinko could really get in the action from there. There's a wall of flesh in front of them, but he's going to get into the room at least.
Yeah, get him to the room.
And he's going to look at Alanthius and say, Alanthius, stand down. We're here with Lulu. We oppose Zariel. We have come for your aid.
Ooh, it did mess with your stats.
And I can't remember what it was, but I'll try to figure it out.
It was 20.
Not my strength. My strength shouldn't have been 20. But
No, I'm
it's,
joking.
Hey, being a smartass.
I'll figure
I've
it out.
seen that. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. I know Sean had that happen in one of his games. He had to message Diablo Bob and ask him what had gone wrong.
Yeah, I'll message him too. But Olanthius, it does not look like he wants to parlay. He has no idea who you guys are.
Alanthius, we are here with Lulu. We have come seeking your aid against Zariel.
Do we have some blood or something to give to him?
No, that was the other guy.
Some fudge? We have some fudge to give him?
Yeah, we got some fudge.
Yeah, he's not all. He's not. Yeah, 1 and 6.
you know, it's almost
So
like
if he doesn't react, Jinko will just shout, Lulu, get in here. We need you.
But I'm scared.
Lulu, get in here.
But Lulu is scared. Okay.
yes, get in
Oh.
here.
Now she's scared.
So he will want to run away. So Jules and Victor, if you want to take op shots.
He's shambling away.
He can run.
Yeah, he shambles. Olanthius steps up. And will swing his sword. Let's see, what does he get? Try attack. Okay, so he will swing it onto Victor. Why does he have disadvantage? Why does he have disadvantage? Oh wait, no, that was with advantage. Wow. Okay, so number 2. And number 3. Good God. And you say your guys' rolls are shit.
At least you can count down. 17, 16, 15.
Yeah, like. All right, so
That was
Lulu.
with advantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, holy shit, because I thought he was rolling with disadvantage. Wow. All right, so Lulu, she will see this big oak or this big metal tree-looking thing right in front of her, and she's like, "Oh, are you a friend? Or are you a bad guy?" Asking Oakheart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was checking stats. I am here to help you, Lulu, in your quest.
Oh, okay. We need to. We should kill these bad guys then, really quick. And then,
Yes, sounds good.
she will float here, and then here, and
I
there.
assume she can float over our heads if she wanted to.
She could. And she's going to. She'll see Olanthius, and she'll be like, Olanthius, you remember me? And he looks over at her, and he like kind of like takes like a double glance at her, and then shakes his head like, like, oh, you're under. He's like under some kind of command, and then he just like, I don't know you. And that's her turn. And
Another one?
so remember those mummies that you guys bypassed?
Uh-oh.
You bypassed them. He will. This one. Oh, he can punch Victor. And you're already scared, so he's going to look at Julius and try to scare him. Sad.
Okay, so do I get the sense that Olanthius is under some sort of effect of a spell that's making him hostile?
You saw what transpired there. Like, it was just, I mean, it was like a split second. So I would say, like, if you have like quick perception, so roll a perception check, and we won't see.
Sorry.
You do believe he is under some kind of effect.
All right, I am going to cast Dispel Magic, and I'm going to cast it at the 4th level
Ooh.
on him.
Very smart.
Range is 120 feet, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
So it'll automatically dispel a 4th level spell or lower, unless you need me to make a save.
Yes, let me double check. Dispel magic. Let's say. Yeah, so it'd be a 14. So yeah, go ahead and well, okay. you roll it onto, or you cast it onto him, and you feel like it might start to work, but so far nothing has happened.
Pretty powerful spell.
I rolled a natural 20, so it didn't seem to affect.
It did not.
Oh wow. Okay. So that's my 4th level slot. Okay, I guess that's all I can do.
Who is blue?
Yes. Oh, I can move.
I'm guessing that he's ailed by a spell higher than 4th level.
Think so. I'm just gonna move out, make some space, and make myself not a target.
Oh, come on. Alright, so what will Elanthius do?
Anywho, check these effects on Wraith 1 room. Oh, just booming void.
Yes, by the way, yes it is.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, 29 is enough to end any spell in the game. Like, it's probably just not a spell.
Yes it is.
Okay, is Gendorum using the mace or his longsword? Because
He uses
his
mace
weapons
most
are-
times.
Okay.
Why does it only show has javelins? What the hell?
Because for some reason his mace and his longsword were carried but not equipped.
Weird. Yeah, he uses the mace more often than not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna use the longsword today because the mace is not showing.
Is his charisma.
So he's gonna go ahead and take his
Ooh.
attacks at this wraith.
One thing you might check is going from combat to standard or preparation mode. Sometimes weapons show up in different modes on the action tab.
Yeah, I switched through him. Didn't work.
I
I've
had this
also had it-
problem.
I've had it where I've had to unequip and then equip an item before it shows up as well. Oh, well, that works. With the
I
sword
will be
anyway.
dropping a divine smite into this, please.
Of course.
At,
Of,
second level spell.
of course you will.
That probably in Raven Jewels. I've had that with my Shadow Blade before. If you create, the way I get it to work again is by creating a new weapon, and then that usually puts the old one back on, so you could try.
Oh, did.
Holy moly!
Yeah. Wow. Well, you. Who,
Second attack.
yeah, you didn't drop it. Did you drop it on him? No, you dropped it onto the wraith. Sorry, I thought you were doing it to Elanthius.
No, on the wraith. And then no.
There we go.
Excellent.
Sad.
And with the dying of the wraith, all the mummies crumble to dust.
Let's see. He's going to piss off Victor.
Is that enough?
Just break out. Yeah, you're good.
And that's the end of the turn, right?
Yes. Unless you want to move.
I'm good.
Unknown.
Sure, I could push them into there. That one guy's turn.
Outward.
I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals, and I'll
Good God.
I'll get 2 beast at challenge rating 1. I don't know if there's an easy way for you to do that.
Yeah. Usually there
You get to
is.
choose the beast.
Okay, so you said 2 at CR1.
2 CR1 beast.
Okay.
So it's a bear, a wolf, an eagle, a spider, a lion, or a tiger.
I prefer bears, but
So as you you conjure up 2, like you're doing your little chant or whatnot, and 2 brown bears will pop out or come running.
I'll put one right to the north of Mummy 3 and right to the south of Mummy 6. Oh wow.
And they
Do you have the? You can always drag the bear wild shape onto your sheet too, so you can roll it from there.
Bear wild shape?
what
Yeah.
is this?
And it'll give you their multi-attack.
Yeah, if you use it
in your
using the
actions
critically
tab.
awesome.
You can just share me their stat block. I can use that.
Bone shit. Where did they go? Damn it.
Thank you.
And then yeah, they're on your initiative turn.
Okay. So that's all I can do. So we'll move it to brown bear number 1. He will.
I think that's Boo Boo.
Yogi's over there.
Smarter than the average bear.
Heyo.
The bear crits.
So you may choose to not apply crit and instead apply non-crit damage on your next roll. On your next roll, treat it as a crit. But I'm assuming you don't care about that
No.
because it's just a bear.
And then the second one, I'm just trying to move it a little bit quicker for everybody.
So you don't want to be like one of my other players and have 8 fucking wolves.
That's funny watching that.
Oh lord! If
Should I mention that someone has a gem with some kind of elemental in it? We could get that on the board too.
They do. Yes, they do.
And that's
We
it for the brown
already
bear.
cannot move in here. An elemental is like size huge.
So this mummy will come out from beyond and punch Brown Bear 1.
I gotta get another level for elementals, but I'm planning on it. Well, I could switch it up, but I don't want to lose mass cure wounds.
Who has got that gem anyway?
Exacto, I think.
No, Jules has it.
Oh, Jules, right.
Till literally the last second. That's a smart man. And it's Julius's turn.
Yeah, I mean, if Jules died, someone else would have it, but of course. Jesus, this is awful. I guess do I disengage here? I guess that's what I have to do.
Each creature
You
you
back
choose.
off, Jinko can stand in front of you.
Yep, that's the plan. No, I don't have to use my action to disengage. Hello, Mantle of Inspiration.
So that's everybody, right?
He chooses.
I can choose.
Okay.
I have to change things. Sorry, I'm on like 2 different character sheets, and I'm just.
Thunder or necrotic?
Unknown looks comfortable where he's at, so you don't have to waste it on him.
Well, it still gives you 5 temporary hit points. You don't have to move. It's your own choice.
Ah, gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, you can move.
So you guys get 5 temporary hit points, including jewels. I don't know why I did.
I have a mantle of inspiration just above my fireplace.
Wonderful. And Jules uses his reaction to move, just like everyone else. That doesn't provoke. And you guys can
Okay.
move if you want.
Do you want to get in front of Atlantis, or do you want me to? I've got a higher armor class.
Yeah, you can if you want. I'll face off against the mummy. Although I think we'll both be in Atlantis' range. I mean,
Again, maybe
Jinko's not trying to fight him, but yeah, by all means, you move down a slot. I'll move forward.
thinking about it, I'll stay there because I'm pulling aggro from 2 of them.
Okay, then I'll move in for it to Jules.
All right. Action. I can see the mummies in the back, right? I can see those 2 mummies.
Yes.
There is
Cool,
there's an urn thing next to you. You could probably hop up on that for a better view anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, jump up onto the urn.
No, thank you. That seems like an awful idea. I'm going to use the Circlet of Blast. And I get 3 rays from that, and those are going to go at some mummy.
I was wondering if you were ever going to use that.
He's used it once.
Has he?
Yes, I have.
Interesting.
Oh, he's vulnerable to fire.
Ooh.
I take note of that.
And that is Jules' turn.
Oh, it's
So
Atlantis.
Jinko's just going to hold his spear in a defensive position in front of Atlantheus and just make ready to dodge if Atlantheus attempts to melee him. But again, he's just going to say, Atlantheus, stand down. We have come seeking your aid against Zariel.
She's my queen. Number 7 continues to fuck off. Right, so big boy time. So he's going to take his sword and slam it into the ground, echoing a burst of divine energy rippling outward from him. And let's see, each creature I choose within 30 feet. Nope. 2, 3.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Dirty Sanchez.
Is pocket sand available here?
And
I'm re-rolling my save. I rolled a 1.
okay, reroll your save.
That's a con save, right?
I'll roll it on you then. Let's see.
Thank you.
Yeah, I probably would have used my Tides of Chaos there to try and get advantage on. If I was knowing you were going to do that.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, halfling lucky is a wonderful thing.
Don't forget, Jindorum has this aura of protection.
Yeah.
So it's a 16.
What do we need to save against? 18.
Wouldn't it? Yes. Wouldn't it all key in there?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually saved. Yeah, that aura doesn't work on anyone other than Jindorum.
I swear. it
Unless
did.
he puts... Yeah, that's the problem with that aura. I
Let's
have a
see.
paladin in another campaign. I've always, I always have to put it up too late.
When we get DM tools, the critically awesome DM tools module extension, it'll have targetable spell effects that you can. So when you have an aura on you, you can drop the aura on you, and anyone who walks in and
see.
out will get the effect. So when that's a thing, it
It's
won't
going to
be.
be so awesome.
All right. So
That'll be
all
for
right.
the new version.
Okay. So, anyways,
No, this is an add-on that's being developed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so it Jindorum gives everyone a +4, right?
Yes, +4.
Okay, thank you. So Lulu is good. Oh, and takes half damage anyways. Okay, so Lulu will take half. So you bear's fucked.
I get an additional 1 because of that item that I got, but I don't think this matters.
Yeah, you roll to see a 1. So 6, 7. Yeah, no, you were still failed.
Yeah, so I think there's only me that would have.
James would have succeeded, and Exacto succeeded, which is exactly what I did. So James, take half of, so get 9 back.
Yeah, I'll pour it on.
All right, and as well as so so Lulu is good still, so she's only taking 13. Let me add hers back.
So why did we take another 26?
So, Destructive Wave. You strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet must make a save or take 5d6 thunder damage as well as 5d6 radiant and be knocked prone. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw takes half as much damage and will not be knocked prone.
So should we have to take half on the second effect?
Yes, so James, you take half.
So 13.
Yeah, so you and Lulu. So Lulu's still alive, barely. But let's see, so let me untarget her. And Victor. And the rest of you are knocked prone.
You got a prone on me there as well.
I know, just give me a second. I thought I like, just give me a second, there's a lot of shit here.
That's a bastard of a move, that. So is that like a definite exclusive ability?
Something like that. And no, I did not make this either. This is like in here. Okay, so where is Lulu? She's not prone. Okay, so Lulu's turn. She sees all this go down. She sees that it's Elanthius who does it. And she will say, Elanthius, stop! Elanthius, stop! And she'll like in her sweet, soft little voice. And he's still not paying attention, so then she'll like, whoever's looking at her, you can see her grow a little bit in size as she like bellows out, Olanthius, stop. And he just stops and stares at her. But only number 6. Oh wait, that bear is dead. So maybe maybe she's good for something. So this mummy will come up to Jindorum and punch him.
Jesus.
Number 3, Victor. I did warn you guys. And then he will stare at you and try to... let me look. Nope. Okay, so... Never mind, because he will do it to Jinko instead. Alright, Exacto.
Heal one and all. That's my bonus action. It's my last third level slot.
Oh, I love it.
Low here on slots. I'm gonna use my wand of magic missiles. I'm gonna reach over and target Mummy 3. And blast him. And that'll be it for me.
It's a shame they're not hypoallergenic missiles.
All right. Half movement to stand. I have no idea what the cursed condition does, so we're gonna find out.
You know, I forgot to target myself for that, so I'm gonna. If you could take my wounds down to 1, please.
Yes, sir.
And can you remove the prone from Gendorum?
Jules. While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes an action of that turn doing nothing.
So I will roll that on you.
Thank you.
Ah, you succeeded.
Wonderful. Cool. How long does the cursed effect last? I guess until remove cursed is.
The cursed target cannot regain HP either, so. And your HP decreases by 10 for every 24 hours, so you would not get that 7 that he gave you.
I move back to 64 wounds.
Okay, and your HP, your total HP will decrease by 10, so then, so 57 and 4. If you'll please make a note of that, because I will forget.
Does it decrease after 24 hours, or does it immediately decrease?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Thank you.
Because otherwise he would have 54 wounds,
Let's
and
see.
his max, or 64 wounds, his max HP would decrease,
Right.
and then he'd just be down.
Correct. So yeah, it is 24 hours. And you also cannot regain any hit points.
Yep, that's fine. And so remove curse is cast. I don't think anyone has that prepared, so...
Yeah, it would have to be after I take a long rest.
If
Have
Jandora
what prepared?
So yeah, if the curse reduces the target's HP maximum to 0, the target dies and its body turns to dust. The curse lasts until removed by something.
Jesus Christ.
I in all fairness, I warned you guys during the week that this is a deadly encounter.
You did.
Okay, so Jandorum's going to die, basically. Because he can't regain hit points. He's going to be reduced over the next 24 hours.
Well, hopefully I can get a
It
long
might
rest and heal him before then.
Okay, cool. So, either way, Jandorum is going to drop a fat long sword onto this mummy. Let me make enough. Do you have an... Oh, wait, no, it's already programmed. It's not already programmed.
What's the 5-4?
Oh, the 5? I deal an extra 1d8 necrotic because of the curse effect.
I think that's still to you, isn't it?
The target, while the target is cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d. Oh, never mind. Yep, that's dealt to me.
So Jindorm goes down.
No.
So the creature that cursed it deals an extra 1d8 necrotic
Oh,
damage
yeah.
to the...
Gotcha. He will fuck off. Victor.
Good.
And he's not even here.
So Victor's going to usher a word of command, and the thunder will disappear from his sword. He will run his his hand down the sword, and green flames will appear around the sword. And he's going to lash out at mummy number 3 with green flame. He's also going to expend a 3rd level spell slot to Divine Smite at 3rd level.
And that does jump, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm assuming jump to Atlantis.
Nope, it's a creature of 5 feet within my charge.
Within that you can see within 5 feet of it.
5 feet of the creature, yeah.
Well, you are lucky. Number 3.
Beautiful.
So you see the mummy just catch fire and paper surround it burns and it just disappears into the ethereum.
Well, how are they going to survive?
So you say the brown bear goes on my turn. Can I use them first before I take my turn? Or they go immediately after?
They go after you.
So he can't be healed.
Not unless you got remove curse prepared.
But I do have polymorphed prepared, so would that
Alright.
prolong him a little bit longer?
It would, if he is willing.
I think he would be willing, he just wouldn't let Jules do it because he doesn't like Jules.
But what should I polymorph him into?
T-Rex.
A giant slore.
Something with high hit points.
So it says new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
CR9 or
So yeah, if you want to read off some CR creatures, I don't know if I've seen them or
Giant
not,
ape
but-
is a good one.
So CR8 is the highest that is on here, at least that I have, is a T-Rex. CR7 is a giant ape. CR6 is a mammoth. CR5 are Triceratops, shark, crocodile, brontosaurus.
Being
I
a
don't think
nature
I've seen a
kind of guy.
T-Rex before, so probably
Oh
the
no,
giant ape.
do the shark.
Yeah. So what were you gonna do?
I'll do the giant ape.
Okay.
Of course,
damn
the
it.
brown bear will go away.
There's also the fact, Eagle, that...
Oh shit! God
Oh no.
bless America. Ah,
It's
fucking
all over.
Christ!
it's all
Oh,
over.
guys.
Fucking Christ!
TPK.
No.
There you
Damn
go.
druids.
So yeah, I'm just going to keep calling you Eagle because I don't even know your new character's name yet.
That's fine.
God
So
damn it!
when it comes to polymorph as well, it also, if you've seen it in a book or anything, you still know it and you're allowed to. You
You
don't have
still
to
know it if you've seen it in a book.
Yeah, you don't have to have physically seen the creature.
I don't think these halls are going to accommodate for a T-Rex.
No.
So giant ape probably is probably best.
All right.
Chad, out of interest, what did you just do then?
I want to go delete a token, and instead of deleting one token, I deleted all tokens.
Oops.
Yeah, so now I gotta bring them back all in here.
At least they're still in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the extent of my turn.
All right. Once I get all this.
Did that go on to Jindorum?
Yeah, he's gonna put on Jindorum.
You've got
Alright.
critically awesome loaded, haven't you?
What?
You've got critically awesome loaded, haven't
Yeah. I'm just
you? Awesome.
setting everything back up really quick.
And what did Atlantis? Did he look like he was giving up, or uh-oh?
So you also put it on mummy number 6.
Yeah. He's gone.
I could have done it myself. What was the other one?
I
Mummy
know,
8.
but you're resetting everything behind the scenes as well. So I've got the things I can.
All right.
Anything, if I
cool.
can help you out, it'll make life easier.
I
I-
believe that's how everything's set.
Yeah, mummy number 6 was right in Jindoram's face, so I think that was the only difference.
Yeah. And one was there because of that right there. Cool. All right. So Jindoram is now a giant ape. All right. So mummy number 1. He's going to come down and punch Victor. And then it will target you. Oh, from all mummies. Okay. Then it will. That is all I can do. Julius.
All right. Seeing that our new friend here has just polymorphed someone, Jules is going to nod, and he's also going to cast polymorph
On.
On himself, probably.
either on himself or on Atlantis, and I can't remember, and I can't figure out which one.
Yes, do it.
I think we should try not to attack Alantia.
Yeah, hadn't he just stopped when Lulu did his last shout? He
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
let it-
And she also grew a little bit in size. Oh yeah, but then she shrunk down.
Victor is displeased at seeing Lulu growing.
So Jules is also a giant ape.
So,
Yeah.
Jules also turns into a giant.
Copycat.
so wouldn't that make you a large creature?
Technically, yes.
So you're gonna squish
But-
everybody?
Is Jindoram squishing everyone?
Well, I'm looking at it right now. If it's a large creature, then yeah, you guys would be that size. You wouldn't be little itty bitty.
I mean,
there's room for
squeezing-
Jinko to move over, but this poor unknown guy in the corner.
Squeezing. We're squeezing.
It's very cozy in here.
It is very cozy. Jules as a giant ape. Is there a rock that I can pick up?
Well, you-
There's an urn next to you.
Do not smash the urn.
Oh, you're not going to Donkey Kong him.
You could move before you polymorph, so you're on the other side of Atlantis. Move through Victor's space.
Yeah, you will be a large creature since that's what a giant ape is. A large.
Yeah, so you could have been like up here. You could have moved through my.
Yeah, we'll just say he's moved.
And Jindoram will be big too.
If we gonna be large, let's be large.
That boy thick.
Okay, well, I guess I don't have to find a rock anymore.
Ooh, druid.
No,
Okay, he does have a multi-attack
It
too.
is a huge.
You could do a kiss of death attack.
It is a huge beast. So yeah, you guys are being friends today.
Oh yeah.
Your target emanates stream of fire at the nearest 1d4 target allies, doing 1d8 fire damage each. So 3 target allies, so Alanthius and the mummy, doing 5 damage each.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
But the mummy's attacking Atlantis, so that might further sway him to our side.
So that killed off mummy 1.
Did it die? Oh no, that mummy.
And he takes, so Lanthius takes 5 damage. Congratulations. He finally attacked him.
Jindoram's got an elephant on his shoulder.
So Jinko's gonna half his movement to stand up if you can take prone off him. He's gonna move to the side after seeing these giant apes suddenly appear, and he's gonna use wholeness of body. And again, he's just gonna shout, "Alanthius, listen to Lulu. We're here for your aid."
And Olanthius, he's kind of, while he was looking for Lulu, seeing this giant ass ape in front of him, is going to say, "Be gone, foul creature," and strike at Jindoram.
I mean, a giant ape has an AC of 12, so... Jindoram actually isn't concentrating on anything, that's just from...
Isn't that
The polymorph was done by our druid friend.
that is true.
Yep.
Yeah, and he says, "Be gone, foul creature." Lulu says, "Excuse me, Jindoram. Excuse me, big Mr. Guy I don't know yet." And she will get right up in Olanthius's face and take her trunk and shove it into his face, into his helm essentially, and all of a sudden she will grow massive, squeezing into Jindoram, Lulu, or into Jindoram, Victor, and Jinko and Unknown, and say, scream. I'm not going to yell it out, but she will scream, "Stop!" And then she shrinks back into her normal size.
How do we know that isn't a normal size?
She'll shrink back into the size that you guys know her as. He will punch at Jindoram. No, actually, he's going to punch at Julius since Julius decided to attack him.
Julius didn't attack him, Julius attacked the mummy.
No, that's what I'm saying, the mummy.
He attacked the other mummy.
Oh, I thought you meant the other guy. Okay, yeah, Jules is polymorphed.
But you get +4 on your concentration save.
Yeah, that would be an 11.
Oh, so it still would be up. Okay.
You did fail that. So now you are cursed.
Curse baboon.
And then it will stare at you, try to scare you. These big ass,
Okay,
big ass
I'm
fucking
going
apes in
to
here.
cast Spiritual Weapon.
Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
And I want to try to put it kind of in between Olanthius and that mummy. And then attack the mummy. Oh, it hit him, huh?
There's the token. Because I like tokens.
And then for my action, can I poke my head between the legs of that Jindoram ape and fire my wand of magic missiles at the mummy and then swing back to where I was?
Yeah.
Kind of around the corner?
Yes.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, big old mummy in front of him. Jindoram is, as an ape, going to smack this mummy.
sad.
Fun fact: you can divine smite from the ape's attacks.
Wouldn't it just be the apes thing?
You retain your class features as long as the new form is capable of doing.
So, monkey.
Oh wait, no, you don't. This is polymorph, not wild.
I was gonna say. Victor. Yeah, Olanthius and being talked down to by Lulu.
So, are we attacking Alanthius or not?
Nope.
I
Jinko
don't
certainly
think so.
isn't.
Alanthius hasn't shown any hostility towards Victor, so Victor's going to cast Minor Illusion, create a banana in his hand, and chuck it up to Jules.
Okay.
The ape reaches for the banana, but
Not knowing what to do, I'm gonna bonus action healing word myself, but I'm gonna keep concentration on the polymorph, so he doesn't die. I'll cast guidance on Lulu in case she has to make any kind of skill checks
Okay.
as my action.
Ape Julius will. So, can the ape see down these passages?
Your head is like up against the ceiling, like your neck's like craned.
Okay, are
What?
these like walled on the roofs a little bit so they're not like all the same height?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Fair
So-
enough.
So yeah, no, you cannot see down the halls. Like you won't even be able to fit down the hall.
I can squeeze. No, I can't. I'm two
No,
sizes larger than a hall. I
yeah,
can't squeeze.
You're not squeezing down the hall.
He is going. This giant ape, since he can't see, is just going to ready his action to make a singular fist attack at if there is a mummy that comes by, and he's going to.
Yeah, Jinko, seeing that Alanthius is stunned or whatever by Lulu, he's going to make his way past them and stand in this corridor to make sure no mummies come back and interfere with our meeting with Alanthius.
So when she does this, Olanthius looks at her, and you can like feel like some some energy just emanating off of him, as if something's like some kind of spell or hold or curse or something like that is being dissipated off of him. And he will drop his longsword, and he will say, "Lulu, what are you doing here?"
What are these giant monkeys doing here?
And she says, like telling the story and of their journey so far and about Zariel. And when he says Zariel, he just puts his head down a little bit as if he's ashamed. And she says, these are my friends. Even that scary one over there, waving her trunk towards Victor. Please don't hurt them.
She called me a friend?
Please don't hurt them. And unless you guys are going to attack, you are out of combat.
Nope.
Unless a mummy comes back down that corridor towards us, Jinko won't be attacking anything.
Okay.
Jules will stay ape for like another few minutes, just to make sure that again no mummies come through random corridors and try and.
And he'll so Lanthius will look at you guys and basically ask, what you're doing here and why are you desecrating the crypts of the Hell Riders?
I'm so disappointed Jules didn't beat his chest.
We're not desecrating the crypts. We were actually just looking for you. We've been releasing some of the trapped souls in the crypts, the ghosts, to go forth and achieve their peace.
I was called when the tombs were desecrated. I apologize. Why are you here? Who sent you?
Uh, I forget the name of the guy who sent us here. What was?
Oldrak.
Oldrak.
No. It was not Oldrak. Oldrak sent us to
Yes.
the Dow.
It was the former Titan, wasn't it? Didn't he send us here?
No, it was what's her name with
It was the Dow,
the
yeah, the
unicorn.
one with the unicorn.
Chad, what's her name?
Ralzala.
That's the one.
Rosella.
Yes, Rosala sent us here to find you.
That thing is still here. Zario really screwed us up, didn't she?
Yeah, and Victor's going to explain the whole fiasco they had to do with getting the blood, then freeing Uldrak, and then freeing Rosala.
I think, aren't we here to find out where Zerial's sword went? Isn't Alanthius one of the ones that hid it in the first place?
He won't answer that. So he'll ask. He'll tell you. I can give you the name. I can make introductions of a creature who despises the area as much as I do, but I still cannot go against my former general. Go into my room, find my room, and it will just tell you what you need to know. And with that, he will tell you guys that when you are ready, after you leave his room, to meet him outside, and he will make introductions to Bell.
One of our party members is cursed by one of these mummies and will perish if I can't get in some 8 hours or so of rest to be able to remove the curse from him, unless you're able to do that for him.
You may sleep here. Nothing else in this crypt will harm you unless you do you desecrate.
When he says that, I'll drop the polymorph on Gendorum.
Did he say we had to go into his quarters? I don't think we found them, did we?
You have not.
Which way to
and
your quarter?
kind druid, my name is Exacto. Welcome.
Oh, hello,
Well-
Exacto. My name is Oakheart. Pleasure to meet you all.
Welcome to our little motley crew.
What brings you to Avernus?
Well, I've been down here on a journey myself, and I need to get back up to the material plane. I seen you guys come down from that city that was floating above. I figured maybe you guys are strong enough to get back out of here. So, I've been following you ever since.
Well, you're welcome to join us as long as everyone else is okay. Again, what is your name?
My name is Oakheart.
Oakheart.
You certainly seem a lot friendlier than other people that have been following us.
It is sad. I tried.
Well, Oakheart, this
well-
is Jinko, Jindorum, Julius, and Victor.
I haven't had the pleasure of seeing anybody else trailing you, but I've been traveling by foot. It's harder to keep up.
Oh, and this is Lulu.
Ah, yes, I know Lulu. I've heard things about her. She is the key in order to getting back out of here.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Yes.
Victor eyes Lulu suspiciously.
And
Are you now, Lulu, friend?
So, with that information, I am here to protect Lulu and make sure nothing happens to her. To
Okay.
ensure that my let me be a little bit more forthright with you. He removes his cloak a little bit, and you see in the belly of this metal man, you see what appears to be like a glass case as an abdomen. And inside the case, if you take a look, it's pretty frosty inside, but you can make out what appears to be little small bottles with seeds in them.
Oh.
I am. Where did I leave off?
Seeds in them.
Well, before that.
Alright, yeah.
Let me be a little bit more forthright with you. And he removes his cloak so you can see. I am here to deliver a package back to my grove in order to replenish the plants there. So I know that Lulu is the key in order to getting back, so that's why I'm here. And I can help you along the way.
Out of curiosity, how is she the key to leaving this vile plane of existence?
DM, what exactly did I hear? I think that's all I heard was she was the key, I think.
That is correct. That's all you heard.
I'm not particularly sure, but from my sources, they have told me that she is the key. That's all I know. And from what I've seen here, it may be possible.
Well, I don't share much love for the creature, but she did seem to disarm that Death Knight with very little effort.
Well, I say we take a long rest so I can restore Jindoran to his full health.
Yeah, he will say, Elanthius will say, go to my room. You've already been in that, like, where the crypts are with all the names. Just search. And then once you guys are ready to continue your journey, come find me. I will be outside waiting.
Out of character, Exacto, Jules is also.
Okay.
Yes, Jules is also cursed.
If we're not going to come to harm in here, we can probably take a long rest at some point. But before that, Jinko's certainly going to search for Atlanteus' room, which we still haven't found.
Who else was gonna do the remove curse?
Ooh.
I have a feeling I'm the only one who can do it. I think it's a 4th level spell, so I can...
It's a 5th level, but I only have one 5th level slot. I can learn it after a long rest, but we have 2 people that need to be cured, so...
Yeah, you'll have to learn it too then, because
Yeah.
I only have one 5th level slot.
It should be a 3rd level spell on remove curse.
No, it's greater. Lesser doesn't do it. Remove
just the
curse.
regular
Yeah, I don't have
remove
access
curse,
to
yeah.
remove curse.
It's not restoration.
So cleric, Eldritch Knight, paladin, warlock, wizard, arcane trickster.
Oh, it is a 3rd level spell. Yeah, so I've got plenty of slots for that.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I don't need it. Okay.
Victor is with Jinko. He wants to also find Atlantis.
Yeah, Lulu will be trailing you. In this room, it's more of those urns, but there are no ghosts in there.
So this was the room down here with the things. Is this his room?
He did say to come in here and search.
So I'll be searching. You know, I've got the very high passive.
Yeah.
So I'll be searching as well.
So bring your guy over there and show me what you're searching.
Yeah, Jinko's got a really high passive perception, so he'll just start working his way anti-clockwise,
see
around
shit.
the room, tapping on the wall, etc.
Are you going to do anything with these crypts?
No.
Not unless Atlanteus tells us to. We're
He-
initially just searching for the room.
So when you get there, you tap and you feel it a little hollow.
Is it locked? Can I just push it open?
It pushes open.
I enter.
And in here, you see a stack of 8 leather-bound journals resting atop a large writing table in this cramped chamber.
I will start flicking through the journals.
Okay, so they're his personal, Atlantheus' personal journals, and they are written in common.
What language are they in?
They are written in common.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, poring over the journals, you learn the following information. So, Olanthius never recovered from Zariel's capitulation to Asmodeus and subsequent transformation into a devil. He blames himself for not seeing warning signs of her fall from grace early on. Her single-minded determination to slay demons at all costs. He took his life rather than face damnation, but he was transformed into an undead monster by Zariel to serve her forevermore. He goes on to describe Haruman, his one-time comrade in arms, as a heartless man bereft of compassion, now a devil bent on punishing anyone who stands in Zariel's way. Olanthius mourns the death of his fallen warriors and feels powerless to help them. He also speaks very well of General Yael, Yael, whom he clearly respects and secretly adorns. In one of the journals, Olanthius hints that he knows where Yael hid the sword of Zariel, but fails to note the location.
Well, we can probably tell him we ended Harriman and get on his good side a fair bit. Do we want to take a long rest, then work out what Alanthius will and won't tell us, and see if he wants us to do anything with these things in this other room?
I would think definitely.
Yep.
A long rest?
Then we need to cure these two.
Alright, so long rest. Congratulations, you're level 10.
Woo! That was quick. Does their curse is still active, right?
Yes, they are.
I would have learned. Well, you were gonna do the cure wounds.
I've got two. I got remove curse. I got plenty of third level slots, so.
Okay.
So you guys will take your experience and put in 85,000, please.
And I'll go ahead and after we wake up, I'll cast remove curse on both of them. Spend 2 third level slots.
Okie dokie.
Thank you. And, well, a good night's sleep made Jules feel much better.
Did it though?
Yeah, he's not exhausted.
Yeah, that is true. Oh man. So yeah, they successfully got past Olanthius for now.
Jindorum nods. And we're going ahead and leveling, right?
Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to.
Okay. I think I'm gonna leave Jindorum at level 9. I don't know what Morris wants to do with his character.
Okay. Wrong thing to look at. My tabs. No. I'm trying to freaking load something at this and I can't. It's a pain in my butt.
So Jinko is now immune to poison and disease, which might come in handy down here.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also, everybody except for Jules and Victor, wisdom saving throw.
Everybody but who?
Jules and Victor.
+4 from Jindor.
Yes. And you need to beat a 10.
Oh, Jinko's failed it again.
Jinko failed it again.
Stop that.
So Jinko, you come out of your trance, and you feel that pervasive nasty feeling that you felt last time.
Yep, he's going to stay on his knees, despondent and unmoving.
Poor Jinko. Where is it? Not the cheat sheet.
Could you add the Rob Tui spell coding, please?
It should be loaded.
Yeah, it's loaded for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's loaded.
Is it bad that I'm considering taking Find Greater Familiar on Jules? Or not Find Greater Familiar, but Find Greater...
Oh, poor Danny. And
Just summon a giant flying mastiff.
Where
You know, we still haven't planted it, one of the beans from the bag of beans yet.
You have not.
I
Yeah,
was
neither
thinking
should
about that.
we.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
It explodes. That's what happens. That's literally what happens.
I think if you take one bean and bury it, like, it doesn't explode, does it?
I think
It's
it
a
makes
random effect.
Yeah, random effect. But the worst that could happen, it explodes.
It's okay. So they are leveling right now. Oh, wrong one. I don't want the freaking appendix. Bloody hell. It'd be nice if Microsoft Edge has saved all the shit that I pulled up. Yeah, so now they're going to Bell's Forge. He's going to test them with his giants. Which will be fun because this is going to be another big ass battle. I can lock that now. I don't need it open. I don't need that open. Cool. So Bell's Forge. Which now I gotta put these damn monsters back. While they're doing that, Bell. Look at Bell. He's sitting on his throne like king badass that he is. Ghosts are gone. Cool. The lava, I won't put that on there. Atlantheus is still there. Cool, fire giants.
Ooh, I get my first 5th level spell now.
Excellent.
Yes, I know, but I'm trying to think what could be fun.
Then they're going to the Sybarex, which is Path of Devils. It is Path of Devils, cool. And they go under, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, so shit. Role playing Bell. And he's going to Tell the River, cool. So need that right there. See, there's a lot of damn prep work you gotta do for this freaking campaign. Everyone except for cool. I guess I'll manually go and do it. Five, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Lovely.
What is lovely? Me?
No.
Ow. Triggered? Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. We got level 10. 9 people now. Got some badasses over here. You know, it's funny that Victor and Exacta both have inspiration for like ever and have yet to use it. It's kind of funny, in my opinion.
Ooh, I get an extra cantrip.
Yay! Cyberax, that's what I'm looking for.
Ooh. I think I want to memorize Holy Weapon.
Oh yeah, Lulu. Where is my girl Lulu? Does she have that? I don't think. Is this the one? She does not have this. Okay, so. So we get a new Lulu here in a second. Alright, yeah, cool. Da-da. That's the Lulu we want. Cool. Okay, so ready to check, see if y'all are done leveling.
Yep.
Before we carry on, can we take a break? I really need to use the.
Yeah, I was gonna do it in like 20 minutes, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let's take a 10-minute break. So come back at 47 after.
Cool.
And I'm going to do my giveaway. So, if anyone is watching and you wish to win something from the DM's Guild, we'll do something $15 or under. Rob Tui's stuff. Where can I find it? Here we go. So, you will enter exclamation point Lulu, and you have 2 minutes. Yeah, killed him. I know. I'm trying to kill him. So yeah, if anyone wishes to win, type in Lulu.
Chad, before I do this, are we allowed to enter your giveaway?
Absolutely. Yeah, whoever wants to enter can enter. And so far, it is just James. What about, I know, let's see. Who else is out there? There we go. Fred's Tavern. Let me see. Timer. So 10-minute break. 47. Oh, so far we got 2 people who have entered. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. So it'll be, looks like it's going to be between Kanala and Fred's Tavern. Oh, nope. You're no longer into the rabbit hole. Okay, so it's over. No, there's 30 seconds left. Yeah, surprisingly, there's only 2 people who entered. James and Fred's Tavern. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. And who's it going to be? Let's see. Winner is going to be Fred's Tavern. So, Fred's Tavern, congratulations. Message me on Twitch, and we can go from
Congrats.
there. We can go from there. Yay! He has won a Dungeon Master Guild's prize. But yeah, go ahead and message me, and I'll tell you where to go and how to do it. Now that that is done, let's see. No, not that one. That one, yeah.
Have y'all seen that new tabletop?
Which one?
Let me pull up my Discord.
The DM's Guild one that's sponsored, the Aurora or something.
I kickstarted a new one last year.
It's like a European one too. Let me see if I can find it.
One I kickstarted was called Tailspire or something like that.
That's it right there. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm a Kickstarter backer on that.
it looks pretty awesome, but it doesn't have like. I don't know. Does it have like character sheets and everything in there? Is everything automated, or is just dice rolls?
It's just dice rolls, yeah. It's nowhere near as feature complete as something like Fantasy Grounds. I was curious to see, because I think they're building it using Unity as well, and I was curious to see if we could use that for the visuals and use Fantasy Grounds for all the mechanics. Yeah. But I think it's some ways off before there's even a beta.
Yeah, the visuals are amazing. It's that slight, it looks like a tabletop game, but then it looks a little bit like WoW, I guess you could say.
Oh,
yeah, it looks. I mean, I'm gonna have a play around with it once I actually get the beta client. But it looks like there's a lot of work goes into each session to make it look like that. It's not something you can just throw together like you do here, where you just mask a map and put a grid.
Are they planning on selling like tile sets? I guess you could say like Arctic ones and.
There's tile sets, token sets, all that kind of stuff. Kickstarter backers got various ones of those for free. I think because it's going to release through Steam, it will even come to Greenlight, Steam Greenlight, before it even goes on full release. So people get to play around with it before it's fully out.
Any news when the next version of Fantasy Grounds is supposed to move from beta?
I think they just keep saying when it's ready.
Yeah, soon TM is the mantra of choice right now.
I think they currently opened it up for beta to play test with other people.
Yeah, I got the demo client for the Unity beta, but I haven't actually connected to anybody with it yet.
Yeah, I haven't fiddled around with it either, but when I did, it was really slow, so I'm worried that it's going to be slow and buggy.
I think it'll get ironed out on release. I mean, as far as things go, it is still under NDA, so who even knows?
Hi, I'm back. What's under NDA?
Unity. Unity's still NDA.
Oh yeah, of course. There's been a few select that have been allowed to stream some of it, like Rob and whatnot.
But I don't know. Doesn't Rob do work for Fantasy Grounds? Doesn't he? I think so.
I don't think he
He's like a
directly
freelancer.
works.
Okay.
Yeah, he certainly got contacts with them.
Because I know that he does like the Fantasy Grounds Friday tips that enter into the newsletter.
Yeah, he doesn't directly work for them. I mean, a lot of people have suggested it in the past because a lot of people said maybe his code and effects should be worked into Fantasy Grounds as
I mean, yeah, I personally think that they should just be there.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there's a lot of games that they support now, and there would be a lot of coding necessary to
this
bring
is
all
true.
those games up to speed. But I mean, 5e, that's like the workhorse
Yeah.
game right now.
I would say probably like 8 out of 10 games played on Fantasy Grounds. So
I think that's accurate. I'm sure when I think it was Doug Davison was on Rob's YouTube thing, he said 80% of games are D&D.
yeah, so 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Well, they release stat reports, I believe. I've seen it on the forum site that I go to. They,
Yeah.
I mean,
You got Portals.
5e
Cool.
is popular, but
Yeah, Portals is a very
I
good
mean, just
extension.
over at Fantasy Grounds College, like 70% of the Fantasy Grounds College
Easily
users are
70%. Yeah.
D&D 5e.
So we've been trying to get more people into Pathfinder, but the past few lessons with PoV for it, no one signed up.
Yeah, they just didn't have good times for me, or else I would have done it. Because I saw the character creation and one shots and stuff. I could use another character creation for Pathfinder.
Well, in the near future, Jasko's going to be running some one-shots, and I'm going to be doing some CC 101s. I've just picked up the core rulebook, which begrudgingly cost me $60.
Yeah, I chose to pick up Savage Worlds for my next system to run, mostly because it's much cheaper.
It is
I
much
do
cheaper.
like Savage Worlds a lot. I've played in about 4 or 5 one-shots, Savage Worlds one-shots. I've enjoyed
To be
every
honest,
single
I'm more excited for World of Darkness when it's finally. Yes, we know, Chad.
Well, my first session 1 for my Starfinder game starts tomorrow.
Didn't
Oh,
even
I
right.
like that as well. I did sign up to play in some games of that, but the guy said, I expect you to know this, I expect you to know that, and I had to say that I don't know any of this yet.
I don't know how
I'm
to
a
do
newbie,
that shit.
so I had to drop out.
Yeah, this is going to be a home game, but I'm projecting Fantasy Grounds onto my gaming table with the TV built in, so
Yeah.
it should be interesting. We're all new, so I'll be GMing, and 4
Learning.
players are new too, so we'll just be learning it together.
That's a good way to learn a system. I mean, there's one of the guys that I play Pathfinder with that's massively into Traveller, and he's trying to get a session set up.
Yeah, didn't kill him this time. Maybe I will.
Yeah, I tried Traveler way back in the late 70s, early 80s, and it was pretty cool, but we never really finished the campaign.
Did you end up a drug addicted junkie?
We did only a few sessions of it, and it kind of fell apart, and we
So we're
switched
still
back to
missing one
D&D.
Character
person.
creation in Travel is brutal.
Mustering out.
Who are we still missing? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who hasn't?
Eagle, maybe?
Yeah, I think he's the only one.
He shall forever be called
oh,
Eagle.
I've been here.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
So I
Yeah,
guess
I've
I was
checked.
here.
I think Jules is not here.
James or Jules. Well, I know Jules is here because he's messaged me.
I clicked the button.
I've clicked my button.
Everybody's clicked it now.
Now they have, yeah. All right, so after you guys took your long rest, you leveled up. You guys wake up. You see that Lulu has actually grown in size. She is now permanently like a medium creature instead of like a small elephant. And Jinko, you feel like shit again.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on his knees with his head bowed, and he's not moving.
Jinko, what's up?
I am not myself again.
What does that mean?
The person I am is not who I'm meant to be.
And then Lulu, she does her thing. Like she's like, oh, I'm bigger now, and she'll come. She'll immediately fly over to Jinko and be like, Jinko, did you do it again?
I'm gonna use a nature check to see what's going on with Lulu. How's she getting bigger like that?
So you actually cannot. You do not know why. It just feels as if, as a spell, you might be able to ask her.
If you don't know why, none nat 20, you never know.
Yeah, it must be magical.
But she will go to Jinko and say, "What's wrong with you again?"
I wish I knew.
Is it okay if I try something? I'm bigger now, and I'm starting to regain my memories, and I might have some new spells. Is it okay if I try one out on you?
Well, Jinko's still on his knees, head bowed, despondent. He's not hopeful of Lulu doing anything, but he's not going to prevent her from doing anything either.
So she will hover like right on your shoulders, like right by your shoulders, and she will gently touch you or touch your shoulder with her trunk, and she will cast protection from good and evil on you, or from evil and good, and that disgusting feeling that you felt is gone.
Jinko will stand and look at Lulu with wonder.
Victor is very intrigued at what just happened.
And she says, "Yes, I got new stuff again." And she'll be like, look, watch. And she'll raise up her trunk, and she will cast a bless on Jinko,
What a fascinating creature.
Jules, and Exacto, because those are her friends.
Thank you, Lulu.
You're welcome.
Well, that's helpful. Thank you.
And she just looks at Victor and just kind of winks at him.
I wink back at her and have a menacing smile on my face.
Being returned to himself like that, Jinko's going to be looking at Lulu not just with affection, but with absolute reverence.
Seems you learned a new trick, Elephant.
I learned a couple new tricks.
So I can see and
Yeah.
feel.
And then she will say, watch. And she will cast protection from evil and good on you as well. And your evil disposition, you don't feel evil anymore either.
Well. So I am now back to chaotic neutral.
Yes. That's one of her. She gets 2 of those a day.
Interesting. I thought she didn't like me.
Well, she might not like you, but she's not gonna, let you be completely bad. Because she, like I said, like with Lulu, she can see everyone's hard.
So does she know deep inside that Victor's being twisted by evil magic?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Lulu, like I said, even Oakart heard from I believe it was Mad Mackie, that she is the key.
Victor is not, well, he's feeling not himself but more himself at the same time. He's just going to look at Lulu and he's actually going to give her a pleasant smile for a change. Just nod at her. I see you see deep past what the Dragon Queen has done to me.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not so bad after all.
Maybe you're not so bad either.
He walks up to her and just ruffles her hair on top of her and walks away.
And she'll just stand there like, what the hell? Yeah, so now Olanthius will come over, or come walking out. So I can find the bloody dog. It says, you guys about ready yet? And he'll look over at Oakart and say, what are you doing? What are you doing by these pillars or these steelies?
Just resting before we travel.
Okay. If you take your sword or your weapon and remove the names, they will free these creatures in here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do them myself.
Did Jinko hear Alanthea say this?
If you were out here in the room, you would.
Is that what you want us to do, Olynthus? Olynthus?
He's going to go and tell you, since you guys burned the parchment. Well, the party burned the parchments last session. They destroyed the evil necrotic thing that was covering these, and now you're able to destroy the names and free the warrior souls.
Victor's going to impulsively strike the first one with his sword.
Yeah, we'll let the group know, but I do need to take a FK. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Once Jinko knows that striking the names off, the enchantment's been lifted off it, and striking a name will free these souls within. He will then start methodically clearing off every name he sees.
And so you start attacking them and destroying them off, and you can see some of the ghosts from these rooms. They come floating in here, and as you're striking off the names, they just like they gasp with relief and disappear, like they fade from view.
Every soul deserves a rest. Whether it's evil or good, we deserve to be free in the afterlife.
And let's see. And if you destroy all of them, which I'm assuming you're going to, you all gain the benefit of a bless spell that lasts for 24 hours.
Cool.
I don't know, can you have double bless or no?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. It's not cumulative.
I didn't think so. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so yeah, now all you guys have bless as well as Lulu. Okay, cool. So he will say whenever you guys are ready to continue, we will go and meet Bell. Now, Bell, if you remember, is what used to be the ruler of Avernus until Zariel came and Asmodeus basically told Bell to fuck off. So he is now her number 2. But he basically hates Zariel, but has no choice but to follow her. So yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Do we know much about Bell other than he was a former ruler here? Likes, dislikes,
Let me see. There is a thing.
margaritas, walks on the beach.
Eating babies. Let's see. Let me pull up my trusty reference manual. Oh, of course not. Ah, damn it. Devils. Where the fuck is Bell? Bloody hell. Alright, so Bell he is a pet fiend, for one. He was the arch double in charge of Avernus until he was supplanted by Zariel. He serves her, but
I've got a question, and I think maybe Jules might be able to answer the best. So, when I leveled up Victor to level 10, so I'm Paladin 2, Sorcerer 8, Fantasy Grounds decided to give me a 5th level spell slot, but according to the book, I don't get that until level.
It goes by the multi-class spellcasting table, so you would add half your paladin level plus your sorcerer levels together, and then go by that table.
Oh, sorry, I'm not aware of that table. Is that the table in the book?
Yes, it's in the player's handbook. It's in under the multi-classing section.
Alright, awesome. I probably should have known about this being a multi-class character.
Yeah, multi-class spellcasting rules are weird. And to determine spell slots, like if they just have regular spellcasting, then you take half your half-caster levels, all of your full caster's levels, add them up, and then consult the table. I believe you have 1 5th level spell slot at total level character.
I do, yes. I'm just trying to find that. Flicking through my book.
Alright, so yeah, Bell, he oversees the manufacture of weapons and armor for the Blood War, because he used to be the general. Though Asmodeus has instructed Zariel to accept Bell as her advisor, her number 2, they both loathe each other and invent distractions to keep them apart.
It's chapter 6, customization rules, and then multi-classing.
Thank you.
So we're supposed to go meet up with Bell?
Yes, Elanthius says that he will give you guys, he will make the introductions for you.
He's going to come with us?
Yes.
Excellent.
If you want him to, he doesn't have to.
I think that would be good to have him handy.
I absolutely agree.
Probably. Alright, so he says, whenever you're ready, show me your map and I will show you where it is and I will meet you there.
And we've released the souls of all the Hell Riders?
Yes. That's why you got your bless. Well, the rest of the people got bless anyways. Let's see. Alright, so if you're looking at the map, you are down there with the Crypt of the Hell Riders. And you need to journey up to there. It's a big old volcano. Oops. Oh my god. Hit the fucking pointer,
It's a
chat.
far distance.
It is. Yep, it's a nice little journey.
Well,
That's
let's
several
leave.
things we haven't seen before.
Okay, I've read that and understand it now. Thank you.
I guess it's not far from Harriman's Hill. We've been there before.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we might take Alanthius to where we killed Harriman. He hated Harriman, so.
Oh,
I am.
Oh, go ahead.
I am game for whatever you think needs to happen next, friends.
Have you ever been inside a war machine? Telling me. in for a treat.
All right. So yeah, he's gonna say, just follow that path. Once you get to the river Styx, there'll be a bridge. Just stay on this path. Do not diverge from it whatsoever.
I'm quite willing to follow that advice.
So he'll lead you guys back out. I'm assuming, so when you guys come out, you'll see his long black chariot, and there's two massive gorgons hooked up to it. And he'll climb in there, and it's parked right next to the war machine. And you'll say, try and keep up. I'll meet you there if not. And he will take off.
I guess, Victor, you want to drive, or will Jules?
I shall take the seat.
Okay.
So you hop in. Is Oakheart going to hop in? I guess not. Oakheart. So this Fred Tavern dude says, have that blade guy attack them again. So Oakheart, are you going to get into the war machine?
Yes.
Okay. So you get in, Victor. You know, you start it up, and it starts to sputter immediately when you start it.
Hey, Jules, you want to do that fancy trick again?
Yes, and I will toss a coin into the slot from where I am.
Performance check.
Toss a coin at your Witcher, baby.
Okay, so wow, plus 12. God dang. So yeah,
Yeah.
It doesn't even touch the edge. It just slides right in.
Victor presses the on button and slams his foot down.
And it takes off running. But
Ball's going in reverse.
yeah, you start driving backwards. But yeah, you get as you're passing, you get about 6 hours into your journey, and by now you're kind of under the shadow of Elturel, and it's now like dangerously close to the river.
Need to
Like,
be a little bit quicker.
yeah, it's like extremely close to the river, and Lulu's like, we need to get there and figure out how to stop this, because we can't lose all the people.
I'm going to press the NOS button.
You take off running. Yeah, and Highway to Hell starts blaring in the speakers.
But we're already in hell, so highway in hell.
Yeah, there you go.
What is this strange music?
This is what we call classical.
And this is when it suddenly turns to Stairway to Heaven.
But yeah, you get up to the river.
I saw a sign that said no stairway.
No stairway. Oh God. Crank it to 11.
Yeah.
So
It's over 9,000.
Yeah. So you guys get up to the river. You're about a quarter mile out from the river, and you see is anyone like sitting outside, like manning anything?
Sure. Well, manning, no.
Jules was on the wrecking ball, isn't that outside?
It is.
The seat's on the inside, though.
It is. But like picture like one of those fire trucks, how like like you got the ladder and at the back there's like a little hut. That's kind of how it is. But Jules, you see, because Victor's just kind of pissing about, taking his time driving. You see from the distance, that guy who, with all the razor sharp wings, come trying to catch up to you. I'm not actually gonna make him do
Say
it.
that again.
Essentially,
lot of blades.
yeah, he's about a mile behind the vehicle, but he's coming up fast.
Do I see this?
Are you outside?
I mean, I don't know particularly what it looks like.
Is it the guy I banished?
It is.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I'd say Victor's kind of driving like a grandma on the fast lane. So, and this guy's starting to catch up a little bit.
Rick just putting his fucking foot down.
So you get up to the river. You see a long bridge, and you get about halfway across the bridge when the machine starts to sputter again.
Coin.
Victor pulls a circle iron out of his pocket and instantly slams it in.
And it's like feels like NOS. It's like driven it, and it takes back off running. And now you see Occart and Jules. You see that the Lord of Blades essentially stopping on the opposite side of the river.
Interesting. Okay.
And now you're getting across, and you're starting to you see a gargantuan volcano dominating the horizon. Clouds of fire and ash spew from its caldera, and the air trembles with its angry grumblings. A vast multi-layered fortress has been hewn into the volcano's rocky slopes. And you also see at the bottom of this volcano Olanthius with his two Gorgons and a chariot.
Oh, I thought Atlantis was driving with us.
Oh no.
No, he was in his own chariot. He took off ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
So
Is there like a rest stop or a welcome center along the way?
If you want to stop, you guys aren't all the way up there yet.
Nope.
Nope, let's pull up next to Atlantis.
The Lord of Blaze will give you a permanent rest.
So when you get up there, you see, it's like an old fortress, like kind of like Helm's Deep, like built into the mountain itself, and standing guard are legions of devils, like two legions of horn devils with like massive amount of bearded devils just floating about, like as if they're getting ready to. They're starting to gear up for war. And you get their attention as they stop, and they're starting to watch.
Well, I think we let Atlantis take the lead on the introductions.
And you guys pull up to Olanthius, and he's like, "Hell took you so long?"
We don't have mighty steeds like you.
Bell has been expecting you. He's not one to wait. Come with me.
I'm gonna turn the power off of the demon grinder.
Smart man. How do we do this again? Yeah. So then he'll lead you down throughout the fortress. It's kind of like a multi-tiered fortress, and you see like these massive fire giants like slam it down onto some anvils, like they're building weapons, like weapons and helm and gear and all this good stuff, because they are gearing up to go to war. This is kind of like where the war interest lies with the demons, essentially. And then he will lead you downstairs. He's like, "All right, down here. This is where Bell's keep is."
Hell's bells.
and coming down into this coming down the stairs, you see you see Bell, and you also see 4 fire giants working away at the anvils, and they all stop and stare at you guys.
I see a massive grey screen. There we go.
I can see the tokens. Bell looks magnificent.
Damn right, he does. Wow.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's just what I imagine a pet scene looking like.
Has he got his knickers on?
He has hooves.
God, I hope not.
Look at the size of it.
Yeah. Oh, Bell will bellow out. Olantheus, what took so long? God, I can't do voices whatsoever. And it is, it's it's like unbearably hot almost down in here because you're essentially inside of a volcano now.
Yeah, that frost has left Oakhart, and you can see there's like drip marks below him on the ground.
And all around.
Jink-
Oh, go ahead.
Jinko barely wears anything anyway, so he's not too perturbed.
He
But
likes
he's
it.
going to look around this area at the fire giants and try and see what they're working on.
Oh, you can see they are. What are they working on? There was a little thing. So yeah, you see, looking around, you see there's racks, like different kinds of weapons alongside, like right where that arrow is, and then like over here, like, and then there's basically a pool of magma behind.
Does it smell like sulfur in here?
It
or is
does.
it just somebody threw this out?
It does smell like sulfur.
Does Jinko recognize these weapons? Are they some outlandish design he hasn't seen before, or just regular weapons?
So you can something you've never seen before, but you can make out the shape. You see one of them is some type of greatsword, and there's 2 kinds of javelins there. And then,
So that I can tell they're javelins and swords, but they're of a type I haven't seen before.
correct. And there's also some like extremely like large great swords that are beyond any of your skill to wield.
Unless we were a Final Fantasy character.
Essentially.
Pull him off into Sephiroth.
I could make him.
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, I'll make my way back around to where Alanthius, Bulu, etc. are, and wait for Bell to tell us what he can, or what he's willing to.
So yeah, we're letting Alanthius take bite on this.
So yeah, in all of your heads, you'll hear Lulu say, "I'd rather stay in the back if that is okay." And then Olanthius will basically tell the party, be respectful because none of you can hopefully or hope to defeat him.
When Lulu says that, I'll say, "I'll stay with you, Lulu," and I'll stay back with Lulu.
Thank you.
Jinko will step up with Alanthius and stare Bell right in the eyes.
And Olanthius will come up and he will kneel.
He will kneel.
Yes, he will kneel.
If Jinko sees Alanthius do it, he will get down on one knee too.
And Bell looks at you, Victor and Jinko. What about Jules and Exacto and Jindor?
Yeah, I'm hanging back on the stairs too.
Okay. So Bell, he'll start laughing and say, you guys don't have to hide in the back. Don't be scared. I know what you're up to. And he'll address Jinko and Victor and Olanthius and says, you may rise.
I get up.
Since he knows what I'm up to, I'll just take out my knitting needles and
You're not
do
gonna.
it out.
You're not
I'm
gonna.
gonna fire your nails.
Let's say you're not gonna take out your emery boarding this week.
Right.
So Bell is talking to Lanthius and asking him, you know, what are you doing here? Like, what do you want? You know, what do you want from me? Like, who's this party? And Olanthius will say, you know, they're here to basically stop Zariel, and that he will let you guys take it from there. He's just here to make introductions.
So Jinka will say, we know that you once ruled this land. We know that you were usurped by Zariel. We understand that you have to show obedience to her at the moment, but know this, we intend to thwart her plans, and anything you can do to aid us in that would benefit you too.
And he will... So, have you seen Lord of the Rings or read the books?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know how Galadriel, she'll like outwardly speak something, but in your mind she can talk to you telepathically.
Yep.
Okay, so outwardly he's going to say, "I would never, go against Lord Zariel. She's the, the ruler and this and that. You guys are foolish to think I would even help you." But in your head, Jinko, you will hear him telling you that he will. What you guys need to do is go to what you guys need to do is retrieve 9 adamantine rods that were stolen from his forge by Zariel's spies. And that once all 9 of the rods are returned to him, he is willing to diverge the location of the Bleeding Citadel, which is her stronghold, essentially. He will suggest to you that you speak to a Syrinx that was recently captured by his spies. They are hoarders of forbidden lore, and this particular one has been a good source of information for Belle. It might know where her spies hid the rods. And in order to reach the Syrinx, he offers to provide you with a barge that you can use to ply or go through the river.
So outwardly, Jinka will say that we understand he does not want to do anything against Zariel, and we will be on our way. But in his mind, he will thank him for use of the barge and ask what the deal is with the rods, basically. What are we supposed to do with them? What does he need them for?
They're just something that you wouldn't understand. I guess it's not really any of your business. This is basically the best deal that you're going to get in Avernus. I highly suggest you take it.
Oh, no doubt. And we're thankful for you trusting us with this. But any other information you could give us would be greatly appreciated, or any other aid. I actually noticed a few weapons you have lying around. I'm sure you could just bestow them on us if you wanted us to succeed in this mission for you.
You mean do everything for you?
Of course not. But yeah, you want the best tool for the job, and I'm sure you will equip us with the best tools for the job if you want us to succeed.
If you are adamant on taking those weapons, you may, but I can't make it look like you're taking them for free. You're gonna have to fight.
Gonna have to what?
Fight.
Fight what?
Well, there's 4 big bosses here.
And when you say fight what, he sighs like a loud sigh and snaps his fingers, and the infernal chains around these giants fall off, and he will say that he promises freedom to any fire giant that kills you. Prompting
That kills what?
That kills you.
Oh, for...
And roll initiative.
Whoa. We didn't agree to that. Anything yet.
Jinko, one of the weapons. It's gotta make it look like...
Oh, God.
I mean, I didn't particularly want it for myself. I just thought if he's got them lying around, there was dozens of them.
Oops, why didn't it roll? there we go. Cool. So, blah, 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 blah. Jindorum. And Olanthius is here as well, so maybe he
Oh
will.
lord, Jindorum got the highest. This is not good.
There are some shocking initiative rolls.
Yeah, but look what the fire giants, like, they rolled the bottom two. Like, what the fuck?
Alright, well, seeing this, Jindorum pulls sword and shield at the ready. He is going to go up to the nearest fire giant to him, which is Fire Giant. It's supposed to be creepy.
Is his
See
name?
in a second.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, no, it's Big B's hand. I thought it would be funny. Jindorum is going to hit it with his sword.
What did these guys do, anyways?
I was like, why do I have like 8 strength? And then I realized I was looking at the wrong character. 19 hits, awesome. He's going to pump a 3rd level Divine Smite into that, so that's 4.
Oh my god. As you do that, you can see Bell steepling his fingers, just watching. Oops, sorry.
Does a 31 hit?
I would think so. I'd literally hope so. Oops.
And then he's also going to pump a 2nd level Divine Smite into that one.
Jesus. They're gonna get 28,000 experience for this. That's not bad.
Oh, it's just done 47 points of damage, and it's barely tickled this guy. And there's 4 of them.
58 damage in a round, actually.
You wanted the weapons, Jinko.
One of the weapons.
Well, I mean, I didn't know we were going to have to fight 4 of these for them.
So
I thought we might bargain for them with a bit of gold or something.
So he will swing his great sword down onto Jindorum. And rearing back into it yet again. Oh fuck.
Oh, Jindorum.
Jindorum, your memory is erased for 1 hour.
Does that mean I don't remember my
Fuck!
higher
Oh
level
my
spell?
God.
Oh, Jinko.
Does that mean I don't remember my higher level spell slot?
That is correct. Like your
Okay.
your memory, like you don't even know what the like. Just picture like a dragonborn just standing there with drool coming down his face.
So basically, you just swing his sword.
Is he under Feeble Mind?
All it says is your target's memory is erased for 1 hour.
Okay, so he hit me so hard I no longer know who I am.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Jules is going to, cry. Then the next thing he's going to do, you got that token?
Oh shit! You're actually going to use it now.
Oh yeah!
Give me 2 seconds. Is it really labeled Big Boy's hand? Seriously.
It is Big Boy's hand, yeah.
Here it comes.
2 seconds. Where is that? Okay.